Sergeant America coming at you. Boom. Just ignore the artificial sun I've created over my shoulder here. After a long work week, work day, I guess it's only Tuesday. Oh, so now you know what day it is. It was also amazing because I stopped in my comic shop because one of my coworkers told me that the new selections on the dollar wall. The way my shop works is it's got a section for all the new comics. After a week, they switch it to the next shelf, so now you got 1 week old comics. Then you have a nice section in the middle that's like about a year's worth of comics. And then after that year is cycled out, then it goes into the white long boxes, all the back stock. Great. You know, my store's got a lot of square footage. I appreciate every little bit of it. It's wonderful. So since I was told about the dollar wall, and tomorrow I might be running a little late, I wanted to hit the dollar wall and see what they had. And they evidently also have another storage in the way back that we don't get to see because they cycle things through alphabetically and they put things like the dollar wall will be all B's or all J's or something. So you got all your Justice Leagues and the Joker and all the J's, whatever they are. Well, today's B, and it's till they pretty much sell out, then they would put the new ones out, or about a month, I guess. So, you know, you can see that it's, you know, February 16th. It's unusual, but here we go. Let's just dig into them. So, Batwoman. Problem with being late to the party and having a shiny time. I even got the, as you can see, the wonderful cover where she opens and closes her mouth. The vampire bite. Being late to the party, I digress. Often means that sometimes you miss out. So, New 52, I did not read Batwoman, didn't know anything about Batwoman. At the time, wasn't really listening to anybody what they were saying. I should have. Then I started hearing people tell me how good it was. Then I jumped on it right when it turned to crud. Right when Batwoman started to assemble a team of like Ragman and Clayface and Alice and all that. And it just wasn't a good team. It was getting ready to die, and I got in on a death note. So everybody was telling me what's good. It's on the dollar wall. I'm finally listening to you guys. Boom diddy boom. Batwoman number 3. Number 3, we're looking at G.H. Williams, his artwork. W. Hayden Blackman was also both of them doing writing. And I mean, yeah, the covers. Let me try and get away from the glare a little bit. Boom diddy boom. These covers, yeah, were just phenomenal. So I mean, you know, the reflection of the face, the struggle in the fight. You know, this look right here. I'm trying to think because I think the first 5 is Williams' artwork, but he's definitely doing the covers. Covers were a huge selling point for me too. I mean, I saw these, and I got it. You know, I flipped through them, and I just wasn't feeling it at the time, but I'm listening. I know I'm late. As we can see, McCarthy starts doing art on looks like number 9 here, probably on number 5. But as you can see, there was a big jump. This is why we get them late also. It's not complete runs that they put up on the wall. There's chunks missing. Number 10 here. I just love all that wonderful work there. Number 11. You know, whew, movie's coming out. Make sure you see Dark Knight Rises. You know, once again, I did the color work too in this. You know, I'm trying not to get the glare too much, but I mean, when you look at some of that color work on that art, things like that, you know, it just pops on the wall. And I'm sure my camera will never do it justice. But just, you know, beautiful work. So that was number 12 of Batwoman. Big jump to number 20. Let's see, that's still the 3 of them. Williams, Blackman, McCarthy. 24. You know, I like this, you know, division on that, and you know, it just beautiful. So 27. it's a little tough. I don't normally do hauls, so sometimes, and I don't know anything about any of these books, so I just look at them, and they're so pretty. So I love that spider design also, or broken, yeah, spiders, they're all over her. I was going to say broken glass, but if I just look at my covers, 28, with this wonderful spider, so I presume spiders are involved. I'm kind of smart like that. And I mean, boom! Look at these beautiful covers. I mean, how do you leave one of these up on the wall? So, this is Mark Andrenko, Jason Masters, and Jeremy Hahn. I should look. I think Andrenko. So yeah, this is about when the team changed, or I'm sure it's 25. Andrenko, Hahn, and Manapool. So I just put all those out of order. That's all right. That's okay. Boom! Last one I got, number 30. Just seeing this wonderful detail work in all of this. And Dranko and Han. Wonderful bees. I mean, Batwoman should have got on it to begin with. I flipped through these a little bit. I just got to listen to you guys. Also, what was out there, and I'm looking at this, and I'm sure this is even older. I don't even think this is New 52. I saw it was a 3-parter, The Sorcerer King, Part 1 of Superman Batman, issue 81. I can see why people get scared, 81 issues, but I figure 3-part series. Let's read it. It looks very interesting with this Batman here, this kind of knight-looking Batman. You got in 83, you got Superman riding the dragon with a sword. I mean, He-Man. I can't wait to read this series, see what it is. What really hooked me in this was this one right here. I mean, I'm looking at it, the Aquaman looking all tough and crazy. Batman, kind of another version of him. I'm not a purist, so I love different versions of Batman. I love how they play with them. Thinking maybe Zartana, and then the Witch Boy, Clarion the Witch Boy, I believe. And then we got Soups over here. So I just think that was really great. The store does this. I can get these nice ones. I can see them creeping almost up on the 8 minutes, and I like to keep these short. But like I said, I don't normally do hauls. So enjoy my hauls, y'alls. And catchphrase. Oh, still running.